I custom painted a Strider bike for my friend's kid. I got a used Strider bike on Craigslist, disassembled it, and had the metal pieces sandblasted to remove the old paint and stickers. Then I gave it a coat of primer and wet sanded it with 1500 grit sandpaper. Then I started coating it in white paint. I did 4 or 5 coats before I was really happy with the finish. I let the paint dry for more than 48 hours between each coat, and I wet sanded each time for a super smooth, glossy finish. So it took a long time to get the painting done, but once I was happy with that base coat, I started working on the stencils. I had big plans for these, and I was really disappointed by my hobby knife skills, but eventually I settled on a simple crown stencil, and I made a bunch so that I could paint more than one at a time. I used these stencils to apply the yellow paint, let that dry for 48 hours, and then I gave the whole thing a couple coats of clear coat. I also added a reflective coat on the handlebars and on the C-tube. The stencils still didn't turn out perfectly, and I probably could have done better with more practice, but the bike is for a 2-year-old, so I forgave myself. So this is the best part. When I realized how bad I was with the hobby knife, I opted to buy custom vinyl stickers for the down tube. They were so worth it. Look at these. I applied them according to the instructions, and I'm so happy with the result. This was 100% my favorite part of the project, and it really made the bike as special as it is. Finally, time to assemble. This part was so fun to see my vision come together. I also bought new wheels for the bike from the Strider website. The final touch was to add strips of grip tape for little feet. These were on the original bike, and I thought it was a feature worth keeping. Obviously, it would have been a lot easier and cheaper to just buy a new Strider, but that's not really my style, and little Speedy Lee deserves the best.